playing youth hockey, playing rec hockey, playing just for fun, you're looking spending probably around $3,000 at least. Unfortunately, goalies are a little more expensive. Well, obviously, there's a financial barrier to playing hockey, or to playing competitive hockey and trying to chase that childhood dream that your son has. The cost of playing hockey, and is it true that it's contributing to the wealth gap, or that's not accessible for everybody? In short, unfortunately, yes. If you're just starting out playing hockey, you're a young kid, and you're buying either brand new youth stuff or used, you're looking at spending anywhere between $500 and $1,000 for a full set of hockey equipment, player equipment. If you're looking to rent ice for father-son skates, some friends to go skate for a birthday party, the average cost in the US is $160 an hour. And again, I'm emphasizing the average cost. I know that it gets much, much more expensive than that. League and registration fees. You're starting out, you're playing in house league, rec league, not competitive, not travel, none of the crazy stuff. You're looking anywhere between $300 and $1,000 a season. If you play tournaments, and rec teams often play 1, 2, maybe even 3 tournaments a year. 2 are local, 1's a bit of a travel just to give the kids an experience. That goes anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 because the tournament fees, then while you're there, you don't have time to go home and make food, so usually you're eating out. And then if it's an away tournament, you got the hotels, so that adds up pretty quickly. Now, if you add that all up, playing youth hockey, playing rec hockey, playing just for fun, you're looking spending probably around $3,000 at least for all of this, which, I mean, if you compare it to the other side of hockey, which we're going to get into, that's not the end of the world. It's not horrible. I mean, $3,000 is a lot of money. Please don't take that the wrong way. But comparing it to travel hockey, competitive hockey, it's a drop in the bucket. And here's why. Travel hockey, for some reason, every kid thinks that they need the top of the line gear the minute they turn 9 years old and start playing some sort of AAA. So you're looking at spending at least $1,500 on equipment. Usually you're spending around $3,000 for the $500 sticks, the $1,000 skates, and then the rest. League fees. Just the league fee itself is anywhere between $3,000 and $15,000 a year. If you look at prep schools, the hockey fee is $10 to $15K, juniors is $3 to $15K, depending on tier 2, tier 3, and AAA is between $5 and $10K just for hockey. That's not including billet, that's not including school, that's not including food, none of that, just the hockey fee. Private lessons, that ranges anywhere from $50 to $250 an hour per player. That depends on the size of the group, the location of the rink, and the time of the practice, because sometimes if you book it during the day, the ice is a bit cheaper, so coach can drop the price a little bit. If you want a cheaper price, there's more kids on the ice, so it's less private, more of kind of team type of skills. That varies coach to coach, city to city, state to state, province to province, right? There's some coaches I've seen charge $400 an hour, and there's some coaches I've seen charge $30 an hour. That $30 an hour, there was 30 kids on the ice, but as a learn to skate for little kids, it's not terrible. When you're looking at a full season cost, prep school or AAA travel, where you have to bill it, you need the food, you need the hockey, you need the school, you're looking at upwards of $25K a year for a hockey season. If you're a goalie, unfortunately, goalies are a little more expensive. Starting out kids getting the basic equipment, getting used, you're probably going to spend anywhere between $1,000 and $2,200 for kids and for used stuff. Once you get older and you're playing junior hockey or you're playing AAA, it's upwards of $10K for a full head-to-toe set of gear. Skates, pads, gloves, pants, chest protector, helmet, neck guard, cup, knee guards, sticks. You're looking at $10K. Now, how does that contribute to the wealth gap? Well, obviously, there's a financial barrier to playing hockey, or to playing competitive hockey and trying to chase that childhood dream that your son has or daughter. Because spending $3,000 a season compared to spending $30,000 a year, there's a huge difference. And we have dealt and seen with families who are going above and beyond, taking out loans, taking out second mortgages to pay for this stuff. And by no means do we recommend that. This is a sport, it's a hobby, it's a luxury, it's a dream, but you still got to put food on the table. And obviously, not every family can afford this. Now, I'm not going to say that only the rich are going to be good at this sport, because that's not true. There are some young, talented boys and girls that are just naturally gifted. And we've seen it, we've worked with them, where they just had it in them. They had a natural instinct when they picked up a stick that it made sense to them. They were able to stick handle without a coach. And they've found ways to get better without the private coaches. They go to the outdoor rink 3 to 4 hours a day, watch a video online, try to mimic it, and see how it goes. They'll go to the gym, they'll play a ton of street hockey. They'll do the small things they can do that doesn't cost them anything, that allows them to continue to chase their dream. And once they get to that level of AAA and mom and dad are able to make that work, they'll have a good coach that can fine-tune all the skills they taught themselves. So we're not saying that only the rich are going to be great at this. They definitely have an advantage, right? If you're paying for an NHL skills coach 5 days a week, it's a little better than the kid who's going to watch YouTube videos and going to the outdoor rink. Now, I do think the one that is going through YouTube and going to the outdoor rink and doing it himself and having fun and just enjoying the game is going to enjoy hockey 10 times more, and is going to fall in love with what he's doing, and is going to fall in love with the process of getting to the next level, rather than the kid who's just handed top tier coaches and he's just going to show up and then go play Fortnite. But I can't lie that there's a difference between the two. The wealthier, the financially free families, or those who are, I don't even know how to put this in a nice way, have the money to spend on the sport, are given better opportunity. And I'm not going to hide that from you, right? There are some organizations out there that'll work with families, and they have grants to help you play and say, hey, don't worry about it. It's not going to cost you 25. We would love to have your kid. You're a great family. We'll do it for 5. Unfortunately, not many, because it is a business and a lot of people want to pocket the money, but there are some organizations that will work with you because they truly just want to grow the sport and give kids the opportunity to chase their dreams. Long term, it's hard to say who would prevail, because if you look at it black and white, yeah, you could say the kid who gets the private coaches 5 days a week is going to be better. But like I said earlier, the kid who wants it more, the kid who's willing to make those sacrifices and figure it out on his own, usually has a level of resilience, a hard shell of not taking no for an answer, of pushing past all boundaries, all strains put on him that the other kid doesn't. He has some sort of grittiness hit to him that you can't teach. Physicality, mindset, things that are teachable, yes, but are more earned and developed based on the situation you're put in. So I don't think it's black and white. I've seen plenty of players who just want it that bad that to take the stick out of their hands, or to force them to come in the house and not be shooting pucks outside, or to stick, or at the outdoor rink, or on their rollerblades, you gotta basically drag them in. Whereas the other kid, the minute you say, hey, you don't have to go to practice, he's the happiest kid in the world and he's playing his video games. So do I think there's a huge difference? Absolutely. Hockey is not a given sport. It is extremely expensive. The equipment, the fees, renting the rink, the coaches, all of it, our services. But I don't think that should limit people to trying to play the game or learning it or giving themselves the best chance. There is a way. There absolutely is. You can get better on your own. And there are coaches and organizations out there who do this because they want to grow the game, because they want to give kids a chance to chase their dreams. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I am a strong believer that this game gives people a tremendous amount of skills, memories, values, and opportunities in a lifetime, regardless of going pro and making a career out of hockey, but the things that come out of playing the sport. And if somebody wants to play the game, give them a chance. Or if somebody's on the fence of playing it, because of financials, just take the chance. Buy the used gear, go to the outdoor rink, go on your rollerblades, play the game. I promise you that even if you don't play competitive hockey, you don't make it to the next level, you're absolutely going to love every second of it, and you're going to make great memories doing it. This is a wonderful game. I've been very fortunate and lucky to have played for 20 something years, and now I get to help kids chase their dreams. I get to go to volunteer my time at Learn to Skate events that teach kids how to play hockey, and I absolutely love every second of it, and I don't see myself stopping anytime soon.